Hey guys, Jennifer here. During this time of uncertainty and so much change that's going on that is impacting everybody, the question I want to ask and that I'm asking myself is, how is this going to impact me in the long term? How is this going to impact me on the other side of everything that's happening? There are a lot of people, myself included, who have been negatively impacted by what's happening, whether that be financially, a loved one being sick, things that you've planned for your whole life, having to reschedule. All of these things are impacting us in different ways, not to mention, just on top of all of that, the not knowing what's going to happen, how this could play out. I know for me, I have moments of worry because many of my loved ones and the people most important to me are on the front lines providing health care. And so it can be scary. And so what I'm trying to look at in my own life is, how do I use this as an opportunity to go deeper into myself, to look at myself from a different perspective now that things have slowed down so much. So often we create change from a place of something chaotic happening or something big happening like what's happening now. And because it rocks us out of our normal, it takes us off the hamster wheel and forces us to kind of wake up and become more conscious of everything that's happening around us, because our normal day-to-day routines have to change. So what I'm looking at is, how am I going to allow this to impact me? Am I going to come out on the other side of this with more fear, worry, anxiety, stress? Or am I going to come out with more trust and strength and understanding and knowing myself better? And that doesn't mean that when we come out on the other side, or when I come out on the other side even, that circumstances are going to be better. But I'm talking about the things that we can control, because so often in life we are trying to control the things that really are not ours to control, and we neglect the things that we can control, like our thoughts, our emotions, our behaviors, our choices. And right now we're given an opportunity to really look at those things if we choose to. And a lot of us, don't want to, or there are certain aspects that of our life that we do want to look at. But right now, while kind of everything is thrown up in the air, we get to determine how we want everything to land. What we can control how we want it to look when life goes back to whatever our normal is. There may be things that we realize were not serving us in our life, things that were just distractions, things that were just keeping us busy, things that we really didn't enjoy. We were just doing them because that's what we've always done. This is an opportunity to look at, do we live our life from a place of fear and worry, or do we live it from a place of trust and understanding and showing up fully for life? So having said all of this, today was the date that I had planned to launch my podcast. I don't know where to look. I keep looking different places, so my eyes probably look crazy. But I plan to launch a podcast today, March 26th. And a few weeks ago, as I started seeing all of this developing, I have kind of pivoted on what it was that I was creating. And I am now offering a free group, kind of similar to what I did at the end of last year, but with a lot more. The podcast is going to be called Everyday Experiences. It's not up yet, but the group page is called Everyday Experiences. And I believe that the everyday experiences in our life that we normally take for granted, that we normally run on autopilot, are the keys that allow us to create the life that we really want. They're the opportunities to live more purposefully. They're the opportunities to see God and Spirit in everything around us. And I want to use this time, and I want to use this opportunity. One, because I need to just do something, because if I don't become intentional and start creating some purpose out of this, I'm going to come out of this quarantine weighing 20 more pounds. My mind's going to be a crazy mess. And that's not what I want for my life. I've been working hard on being intentional and creating a life that I want in alignment with God. And so I want to use this as an opportunity. I have had many opportunities in my life where things seem like they're out of control. Serious pain, my brother's death, and in everything, we can use it. We can use it, and we get to choose who we want to be on the other side. That doesn't diminish the disappointment and the frustration and the fear that is very real for so many of us right now. It's just an opportunity to look at, do we want to do something different with that? Do we want to use this opportunity to transform what we're feeling, what those thoughts are that control us? So I'm inviting you, if you want to join this group, please do. I'm going to have my personal trainer on there providing videos so that we can exercise. I have Demetrius Thomas, who's committed to doing Zumba. We're going to be doing different workshops. I'm going to do some workshops. I'm going to have some other people on doing workshops. I'm going to be talking to different experts, different people about what's going on in the world, not with the virus. I'm not trying to focus on the virus at all. It's more of just how we're moving through life, how we are dealing with life and everything that's happening. So I invite you to join this group. I'm going to be having meditation, healthy cooking classes, talking to different friends and experts about different topics. I've reached out to a friend who's a organizational expert. I could use this time to be getting my house organized, and just different topics that will help us as we're going through this, use this time productively. I believe that this is an opportunity, as I've said, that this is an opportunity to slow down and really take inventory of our life. What's working for us? What's not working for us? What do we want to change? What do we not want to change? And navigating that through all the uncertainty and the emotions that we're feeling from all of the things that are changing around us can be challenging. But if we support each other as a group, I know we can make progress forward. There's so much externally that's out of our control that we get to turn inward. As Jesus said, the kingdom is within. And I truly believe that. And it's a time that we can create some space to go inside. And I know for a lot of you, your lives may even be more chaotic now than they were because you have 4 kids at home that are going stir crazy and all of that. But we get to choose. We get to choose how we use the minutes in our day. So just if anything that I'm saying is resonating with you and sounds interesting, then please join us in this group and let's see what we can do and how we can use this to impact our life in a more healthy and productive way.